Can we please have Sharon, Justin, and Soden come up here?
All right, our word for Sharon. Okay, Sharon, your award. You were voted most likely to be a princess. Justin, you were voted most likely to become president of the United States. Soden, you were voted most likely to become a GQ model. and you were voted most likely to injure yourself. Whenever I look out and see you guys are seriously some beautiful people. Just like what Jessica was saying, that you guys are really extraordinary people. And so this past semester, I was definitely MIA because of my cute little third graders that I teach. So I was nowhere to be found except in the classroom teaching them. But so what I wanted to tell you all is that just as a student teacher, what you get to see is that you get to see your children from the beginning of the semester just to where they are at the end of the year. So you kind of get to see them transform, not only in regards to academics, but as socially and mentally and emotionally. And so you as a teacher get to see them just in all aspects of their lives. And so just for my seniors, so the reason why I told you guys that story is just, I know I wasn't here our freshman year, but just even coming in as a sophomore and just where we are now, you guys, I've seen you all grown in so many ways, and you guys have transformed into beautiful men and women of God. And to me, that is just really inspiring, and it makes me want to just follow after God's heart even more. Just like even what Rachel was saying earlier, just even those small things that y'all have taught her, y'all have taught me just the same and much more. And just for the fellowship as a whole, my piece of advice for you would be just to cherish this community that you have here. And I may say it right now and it may mean nothing to you, but when you are standing in our shoes, just during your time of reflections, you will want to have had that community, that aspect of community, the people that you can run to when you are having your worst days, and people you run to when you're having your really good days. So just as one way, just as a fellowship, you all have been a blessing, and you probably will never know what a blessing you have been to me. So thank you for being my family away. Oh no, we're going to cry. Okay, thank you for being my family away from home. I am going to miss this fellowship and community a lot. So for all you that are staying here, cherish it and treasure it. And also one more thing, to go off what Jessica was saying, guys, college is much more than just grades or GPA or whatever that is. So I have this motto instead of YOLO. Mine is love God and love people. You obviously were brought here for a reason. It wasn't just by chance. God orchestrated that perfectly for you to get here. And He has a huge calling on your life to love, to be in personal relationship with Him, and to be in personal relationship with other people as well, which goes back to the whole concept of community. So live out your purpose here, and seek after God and love people, because people need love. So, and that's all. So thank you guys.
I'm going to stand at the podium so I don't fall. You can ask any of the senior girls. I told them that was going to happen. I self-predicted it. But just to start out, I want to thank the PE team and everyone else who helped make the videos and slideshows and putting it together. And I apologize to Tiffany that we were so late. But I know how much work goes into it, so I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. I also want to thank Morgan. Thank you so much for being such an influence in my life these past 4 years. You've been a constant. I know you invested a lot of your time in prayer and just in pouring into each and every one of us, and so I thank you for that. And in your class, y'all are awesome. I'm really going to miss a lot of y'all. All of y'all. Just because y'all are going to be Houston, a lot of y'all are going to be Houston. That's what I meant. Sorry, I'm going to miss all of y'all. Y'all are all awesome. Even the guys who I've fought with a lot. And Raji. But I love all of y'all very, very much. And I hope that y'all stay in touch with us. I hope we all stay in touch. I just have 3 pieces of advice for y'all. One is, like everyone was saying, just trusting God. I think the biggest testimony of my life in the past 4 years is just trusting in God because He is faithful. He is faithful to the very end. It may not be in the way that you think it may not be the way you want Him to be faithful, but He is faithful to the very end, and He will provide for you all the way through your 4 years. Whether it may not show in your current grades or the way your life is going currently, He is faithful. And I cannot reiterate that more, but just trust in Him through and through. And my second piece of advice is find what you love to do, because otherwise, 20 years down the line, you're going to hate yourself when you wake up and have to go to a job you don't like. So don't worry about what your parents want you to do, because in the end, they will come around. Because I've seen that happen with my brother. So find what you love and pursue it with all your heart, because you are who is going to be living your life out in the future. So find what you love to do, and don't live your life for anyone else but yourself. Don't be afraid of what people think of you or what people might say or what anyone else thinks. Just live your life the way you want to live it, and live it for God, because there's nothing more important than that, and everything else will come throughout that. And I just want to give a couple of shout outs. First to senior class, y'all are awesome. I'm going to miss all of y'all. Tanya, I wouldn't have made it through college without you, so I'm really glad you were here. And thank you for all your support. Shija, I don't know where you are, but thank you for being so awesome and being in my life. You're such a blessing. And Josh, thank you for being such a good friend too. And Roshan, thank you for being like the little brother that I've never had. So I just want to thank every one of y'all. I love each and every one of y'all a lot. I don't say that a lot, so y'all should cherish that. Oh, Ryan, thank you for being my friend, being freshman year till now. And Ashley, I wouldn't have made it through freshman year without the both of y'all, so thank y'all. And yes, I do love each and every one of y'all. And just because, I'm saying this on behalf of all the seniors, just because we're leaving doesn't mean we're gone. Keep in touch with us. Call us if you ever need anything, if you have anything to say, like if you just need advice or you just need someone to talk to. Just because we're not physically here doesn't mean we're not here for y'all. We are always available no matter what time, no matter when. So just, keep in touch. And I love all of y'all.
So, I think you might be able to catch this from that video. I really like running. That's sort of the thing I picked up in the last year. And I kind of picked it up because I'm really competitive with my sister and she runs. So you might see me around campus running around 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. or any time of day. In fact, over on the way here, I was running late, so I was running with my suit in my hand. But basically, it's a passion that I picked up in college, and there are a lot of passions and interests that I picked up in college that really define me and define the things that I do. And another one I picked up was pt.10. It's a charity organization that I've been involved with since freshman year. I really put a lot of myself into that, and I've gotten a lot of returns on that. I'm a finance major, that's why I said that. But, I've been doing too much finance. Okay. And the other thing that I've been passionate about, although I don't really show it, is one way. I remember coming into one way. I came in my sophomore year, second semester, and my first impression was that these people like to throw birthday surprises a lot. And I always wondered, like, how can these people be surprised? They know it's coming. And sometimes they actually do the surprises really well. But coming into one way, it's really meant a lot for me in terms of community that I didn't really have before. It's really grounded me and kind of kept me in a certain path and that I'm really thankful for. And so my advice to you is to pursue your passions, whether it be developing relationships or doing this or that or that. But above all else, I want you to be really passionate about pursuing a relationship with God, because that really orients all the other passions you have. Because without something else, when you do all these things, they really glorify yourself instead of glorifying God. And I think ultimately you'll get the most out of it if you glorify God in a way. Because we weren't put in the places that we are by the things that we've done by ourselves. We haven't really earned it. It was all kind of given to us in a blessing. So I encourage you all to invest in the things that you have in a way that glorifies God. And I'm not graduating this semester. I'll be graduating next year, so you'll still see me running around. But I did reflections this year because I felt an affinity for the senior class, the people I've been with these past 4 years. Thank you all. I know I don't really express it that often or that well, but you guys mean a lot to me. Thank you.
I guess they saved the best for last. I really need a pee right now, so it kind of sucks like sitting here. But I just wanted to say a couple things. First of all, Ruben, spot on. Nicely done. Pretty accurate. But also, I just want to thank everyone for just putting this together. It takes a lot of work, and also Rachel and Sharon, they did a lot of work on the senior video. It takes a lot of time, guys, but I really appreciate it. And I think that, well, first of all, I don't know why everyone thinks I was going to cry. Like, that's just wrong. I'm not emotional. Okay? I just want to put that out there, okay? But I think just sitting here, just watching all of this, I realized how blessed I am. And just being here for 4 years, going to each reflections, it's truly a blessing to see that God has placed all these people around me, and I just thank Him for that. But I guess in terms of advice, something that Brad and I talked about freshman year was leaving a legacy. And a legacy is not just your contributions, but it's how you're remembered. And guys, like, you're not here by accident. You're here because God put you here. And I think that, being here, that you can impact so many people in so many ways, whether that's in one way or in another organization. You're here for a reason, and never forget that. Never take that for granted. Because, like, as many people said, a lot of people don't have this opportunity. And so, just don't forget that. Because you never know the impact that you have on people. And I was just going to end off with, you've seen Pitch. Okay, well, basic principles. Never settle, never regret, and always trust in God. Because years from now, you'll be more disappointed in the things that you haven't done, or you won't be done. So, God bless you.